So good morning, good afternoon everyone. We are the group 3 and now we will be presenting our narrative discussion. So for the table of contents, first we have the summary of the case. B is the relevant models of health and determinants involved. C. Analyze the situation using theoretical concepts. D. Propose appropriate nursing interventions. Then E. How this case relates to Philippine public health realities. And lastly, the references. So for the summary of the case, Jericho, a 17-year-old from a fishing village in Dulag, later dropped out of school to help his father after several typhoons destroyed their home and school supplies. Once an honor student, he lost interest in studying and started smoking and drinking with older peers. He often avoids health workers and ignores his mother's advice, believing that as a male, he doesn't need to worry about his health. He experiences frequent cough and fatigue but refuses checkups. The family is unaware of adolescent health programs and their access to healthcare is limited since the RHU is 7 kilometers away. With no active Sangguniang Kabataan and no youth-focused interventions in the city, Jericho remains vulnerable to risky behaviors and poor health outcomes. Next, for the B, relevant models of health and determinants involved. One model that fits Jericho's situation is the health belief model. He shows low perceived susceptibility because he thinks being male makes him strong, so smoking and drinking won't harm him. He also has low perceived severity since he ignores his cough and fatigue. The barriers include the distance to the RHU, lack of health information, and absence of youth programs, while there are almost no cues to action that would push him to change. Another is the socio-ecological model or the SEM. On the individual level, Jericho makes unhealthy choices like smoking and drinking. On the interpersonal level, peer pressure and limited family support influence him. On community level, there are no active SK and no adolescent programs. On the societal level, poverty and repeated typhoons affects his education and health opportunities. Next, for the determinants of health involved are the social determinants, behavioral determinants, and environmental determinants. So first, for the social determinants, poverty, peer influence, lack of youth organizations, cultural beliefs about masculinity. Next, for the behavioral determinants, the smoking, drinking, and avoiding health workers. Then the environmental determinants, the typhoon damage, remote location, and limited access to healthcare. Next, for the analyze the situation using theoretical concepts. So first, the health belief model explains why he avoids health workers and doesn't take his cough seriously. He has low perceived susceptibility, lalaki naman ako, low perceived severity, ignoring his symptoms, and faces barriers like distance from the RHU and lack of youth programs. There are also no strong cues to action that could push him to change his behavior. Second, the socio-ecological model or the SEM shows how different levels of influence affect Jericho. On the individual level, he engages in smoking and drinking. On the interpersonal level, his peers encourage risky behavior and his family is not fully informed about health programs. At the community level, there are no adolescent-focused interventions or active SK. Finally, At the societal level, poverty and frequent typhoons worsen his situation. Lastly, using Erickson's psychosocial theory, Jericho is in the stage of identity versus role confusion. This is the time when adolescents search for their identity and place in society. Because of poverty, lack of guidance, and peer pressure, Jericho is at risk of role confusion, shown by his disengagement from school and adoption of unhealthy habits. Without proper support, he might continue to make choices that affects his long-term health and future. Putting these theories together, Jericho's choices are not just about personal willpower, they are shaped by his beliefs, environment, and developmental struggles, which highlights the need for stronger family, school, and community support.
To proceed, for the proposed appropriate nursing interventions, first is the health teaching. Provide age-appropriate health education about the dangers of smoking, drinking, and neglecting medical checkups. Explain as well the importance of regular health monitoring, especially since he already experiences cough and fatigue. After that is the family support and education. Teach the parents about available adolescent health programs and services, as well as encourage open communication between Jericho and his family to guide him in making healthier choices. Then lastly is the community linkages. Coordinate with barangay health workers to conduct home visits and small health sessions in the sitio. Advocate as well for adolescent-focused activities through collaboration with the barangay and local leaders. So for the E, reflect on how this case relates to the Philippine public health realities. Jericho's case is very common in the Philippines, especially in rural areas. Many teenagers stop school because of poverty and end up helping their families instead. Since there are not enough programs or activities for the youth, they sometimes spend time with peers who influence them to smoke or drink. Health services are also hard to reach because clinics are far and transportation is not always available. This shows how hard it is for young people in remote areas to stay healthy and focus on education. The case reflects the reality that public health in the country still has a lot of gaps and there should be more efforts to bring program closer to communities so that adolescents like Jericho will have better options. So for our references, here is our references. And that is the end of our narrative